Ever wondered what creature could survive the apocalypse? Hint, it's smaller than a pencil tip and looks like a chubby gummy bear. Meet the tardigrade, the microscopic marvel that defies the odds. Imagine a creature so small you need a microscope to see it, yet it packs more survival skills than most creatures 10 times its size. Also known as water bears or moss piglets, these little guys have a reputation for resilience that would make a cockroach blush. Picture this, a tardigrade is about 0.5 millimeters long. That's right, you could fit one on the tip of a pencil and still have room for a few friends. With 8 stubby legs ending in claws and a tubular mouth part that looks like it's ready to suck the juice out of a plant, their appearance is like something out of a sci-fi movie designed to be both creepy and cute. Imagine a gummy bear, but a tad more wrinkly and with way more attitude, and you've got a tardigrade. But don't let their squishy, gummy appearance fool you. These tiny titans are incredibly tough. We're talking about a creature that can endure the harshest conditions imaginable. Extreme temperatures, crushing pressures, and even the deadly vacuum of space are no match for the tardigrade's survival prowess. They've been known to withstand temperatures from nearly absolute zero to above boiling, pressures 6 times greater than those found in the deepest ocean trenches, and radiation levels that would fry most other life forms. You might be wondering, how is this even possible? Well, the secret lies in a phenomenon known as cryptobiosis. When faced with unfavorable conditions, tardigrades can enter a state where they lose almost all their water content and curl up into a tiny ball called a ton. In this state, their metabolic processes come to a near halt, making them almost indestructible. It's like pressing pause on life until the environment becomes hospitable again. Curious about their space adventures? Imagine being launched into space without a suit, left to float in the vacuum, exposed to cosmic radiation and extreme temperatures. This is exactly what happened to a group of tardigrades in 2007 when European scientists decided to send them on a space mission. And guess what? They survived. Not only did they come back alive, but some even managed to reproduce. Talk about resilience. But just how tough are they? Let's launch them into space and find out. Tardigrades have become the poster child for survival against all odds. NASA took notice, and these tiny creatures have since been sent on several space missions to understand how life might endure long-term space travel. Their ability to survive in space could hold the key to understanding how we might one day explore distant planets. By now, you're probably wondering if there's anything they can't survive. While they don't have superpowers, their resilience is nothing short of extraordinary. Scientists continue to study tardigrades, hoping to unlock the secrets of their survival strategies and apply these lessons to human challenges. From medicine to space travel, the humble tardigrade might just be the key to our future. Imagine a future where humans can endure the harsh conditions of space travel as effortlessly as a tardigrade. It's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Unlocking the mysteries of their resilience could lead to breakthroughs in preserving human tissues for transplantation or even developing new ways to protect astronauts from the perils of space. So, as you marvel at the tardigrade's indestructible nature, remember that these tiny creatures are more than just a scientific curiosity. They represent the incredible adaptability of life on Earth. Who knows, maybe one day we'll take a leaf out of their book and learn how to survive the apocalypse ourselves. And there you have it, the amazing tardigrade. The next time you're feeling small and insignificant, just remember, size doesn't matter when you've got resilience like a tardigrade. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've enjoyed this dive into the microscopic. Subscribe for more incredible tales from the world of science and stay curious. Catch you in the next video where we'll explore more of nature's unbelievable secrets. In 2007, something truly out of this world happened. Imagine sending a creature that looks like a gummy bear on vacation to the cold, harsh vacuum of space. Well, that's exactly what scientists did with tardigrades. These tiny, wrinkly wonders were launched into space, marking a milestone in our understanding of life's resilience. You might be wondering, why space? What makes it such a formidable challenge? Space is the ultimate endurance test. It's a place where the air is non-existent, temperatures swing from bone-chilling to blistering, and cosmic radiation bombards everything relentlessly. Imagine standing on a sun-drenched beach one moment and an icy mountain peak the next, all while being zapped by radiation. That's what these microscopic explorers faced. Yet, instead of perishing, they thrived. The European Space Agency, always keen on pushing boundaries, sent these tiny astronauts aboard a mission to test life's limits. The goal was to see if any organism could survive such extreme conditions. The tardigrades were exposed to the vacuum, intense radiation, and the extreme temperatures of space, conditions that would make most life forms call it quits. But when the mission concluded, the results were jaw-dropping. Not only did the tardigrades survive, but some even managed to reproduce upon returning to Earth. Imagine that. A family vacation to space with a souvenir, a new generation of tardigrades. This remarkable feat had scientists scratching their heads and the rest of us in awe. How could something so small, seemingly delicate, withstand such an ordeal? It's like sending a marshmallow into a bonfire and finding it intact the next day. The secret lies in their incredible ability to enter a state known as cryptobiosis. But more on that later. For now, let's marvel at the sheer audacity of these little creatures. They faced the void of space, laughed in the face of cosmic rays, and came back stronger. It's as if they were born with tiny capes and superpowers. And while many creatures cling to the comforts of Earth, tardigrades are the true pioneers, boldly going where no gummy bear has gone before. The implications of this experiment are far-reaching. If tardigrades can survive space, what else might they endure? Could they be the key to understanding how life might exist on other planets? Or perhaps they hold secrets that could help us protect human life during long-term space travel. The possibilities are as vast as the cosmos itself. But before we get too far ahead, consider this. How do these tiny titans pull off such an extraordinary feat? What's their secret weapon against the universe's most brutal conditions? The answer lies in their unique biological tricks, which we'll dive into soon. Meanwhile, you might be thinking about how this could relate to us. Could we learn from tardigrades to improve human resilience in space? What if the secrets of their survival could be applied to medical science, helping us withstand radiation or preserve organs for transplants? These are the questions driving researchers to study these creatures with renewed vigor. And here's a little nugget for you to ponder. While the tardigrades were out there defying the laws of nature, they weren't just surviving, they were thriving. Imagine catching some rays on a cosmic beach and thinking, I could get used to this. That's the beauty of tardigrades. They make the impossible seem downright routine. Stay tuned, because the next part of our journey will reveal the astonishing methods these creatures use to cheat death. It's a tale of natural engineering that could rival the most advanced technology. So, if you've ever wondered what it takes to become an immortal space traveler, keep watching. The secrets of the tardigrade are about to be unveiled, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. What if you could hit pause on life? Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, meet the tardigrade's secret weapon, cryptobiosis. This tiny creature has mastered the art of hitting the pause button on existence, and it's as wild as it sounds. Let's break it down. Imagine you're a tardigrade hanging out on a piece of moss, just living your best life, when suddenly the water dries up. For most creatures, this would be game over, but not for our microscopic hero. Enter cryptobiosis. The tardigrade curls into a tight ball called a ton, and here's the kicker, it loses almost all its water content. In this state, the tardigrade shuts down nearly all biological processes. Picture it, no heartbeat, no brain activity, no metabolism. It's like the ultimate survival nap, where time stands still. But don't worry, they're not dead. They're just taking a breather. Visual, animation showing a tardigrade curling into a ton, with a countdown timer illustrating the pause in biological processes. This state of suspended animation allows tardigrades to survive the harshest conditions. They can withstand radiation, extreme temperatures, and even the crushing pressures of the deep sea. While in this cryptobiotic state, they're practically indestructible. Now, here's where it gets even cooler. When conditions improve, the tardigrade rehydrates. Water slowly seeps back into its cells, and the creature springs back to life as if nothing ever happened. It's like waking up from a nap, ready to tackle the world. Visual, a rehydrated tardigrade uncurling and moving around, with animated water droplets and lively background music. Can you imagine that? One moment they're a dried-up speck, the next they're back to their usual antics. And this isn't a one-time trick. They can do this over and over again, each time defying the odds of life and death. Now, here's a question to ponder. If tardigrades can survive drying out and rehydrating, what other extreme conditions can they withstand? We've already seen them conquer space, but what else is out there on their survival checklist? Visual, a list of extreme conditions fading in and out, ending with a question mark. Could they handle even more bizarre environments? Imagine a planet made entirely of ice or one with constant volcanic eruptions. What if tardigrades could call such places home? Stick around, Because in the next segment, we're diving into the truly mind-boggling extremes these little wonders can endure. From boiling temperatures to crushing pressures, there's more to uncover about these unstoppable critters. But before we head there, let's pause for a moment. What would you do if you could pause your life, even for just a day? Hit us up in the comments with your dream scenarios. Would you sleep through a boring Monday or skip straight to the weekend? And speaking of comments, if you've got a hypothesis about where else these tardigrades could thrive, drop it below. We love hearing your wildest ideas, and who knows, maybe you'll inspire our next adventure into the microscopic world. Visual, comment section animation with viewer comments popping up. So, curious yet? Ready to explore more about how these tardigrades keep flipping the script on survival? Make sure to stay tuned, because the next part is going to be a wild ride through the extremes of nature and beyond. And hey, if you're enjoying this microscopic journey, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more incredible stories about the wonders of nature. Your support helps us keep exploring the unknown and bringing you the most fascinating facts from the tiny. All right, let's dive back into the mystery of tardigrades. Next stop, discovering just how far these tiny titans can push the limits of survival. You won't want to miss it. Think space was tough? Try boiling water or the crushing depths of the ocean. Tardigrades, those tiny, indestructible critters, have faced it all. Let's dive into how these microscopic marvels defy the limits of survival on Earth. First up, boiling water. Imagine dropping a living creature into scalding heat, where most life would simply sizzle away. Tardigrades, though, they just shrug it off. Scientists have boiled them at temperatures reaching over 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and yet they emerge unscathed. It's like they're wearing an invisible heat suit, laughing in the face of danger. And if heat isn't enough, how about some serious chill? These little guys can survive being frozen solid. Picture this. They're encased in ice, paused in time, waiting for a thaw to bring them back to life. It's like their personal version of a winter nap, except they can snooze for years without a care in the world. Then there's pressure. Ever heard of the Mariana Trench? It's the deepest part of the ocean, where the pressure is so intense, it would crush a human like a soda can. Tardigrades, however, handle it like they're at a spa day. Scientists have subjected them to pressures 6 times greater than what you'd find in the trench, and still, they bounce back. It's as if they're saying, "Bring it on, world. We've got this." So what makes tardigrades so mind-bogglingly resilient? The answer lies in their incredible proteins. These proteins do more than just hold them together. They protect their DNA from damage, especially under extreme conditions. Imagine having the built-in repair kit that can mend your jeans on the fly. That's the tardigrade's secret weapon, and it's one that has scientists buzzing with excitement. Why? Because if we can unravel how these proteins work, the implications are huge. We could develop new ways to preserve vaccines, improve organ storage for transplants, or even make humans more resilient to radiation. This could revolutionize space travel, potentially allowing us to journey deeper into the cosmos without fear of cosmic rays. The tiny tardigrade might just hold the key to our future. Now, here's a fun tidbit to keep you hooked. Some tardigrades glow under UV light. Yep, they've got a party trick up their sleeves, or rather, their non-existent sleeves. It's like nature decided to add a touch of flair to these already fantastic creatures. Next time you're at a rave, imagine a tiny, glowing tardigrade dancing alongside you. As we wrap up, think about this. Tardigrades have survived for over 500 million years. They've outlived dinosaurs, withstood the Ice Age, and now they might help us unlock new scientific frontiers. All this while looking like a squishy, cartoonish character straight out of a sci-fi film. So, what do you think? Are you as amazed by these indestructible wonders as we are? Drop a comment below with your thoughts or share your favorite tardigrade fact. And hey, if you've got any theories on what other secrets these tiny creatures might hold, we'd love to hear them. Stay tuned, because up next, we're diving into more fascinating facts and quirks about these microscopic heroes. Trust us, you won't want to miss it. Imagine a creature that's been around for 500 million years. Yes, 500 million. That's some serious staying power. Tardigrades have witnessed Earth's greatest hits, from the rise and fall of dinosaurs to the Ice Age and beyond. It's like they're the ultimate time travelers, just without the DeLorean. Now, let's dive into some fun facts that'll make you the life of any trivia night. First off, tardigrades are everywhere. Seriously. They're in the deepest oceans, the highest mountains, and even chilling in your backyard birdbath. If Earth were a house party, Tardigrades would be the guests who show up uninvited but are so interesting that no one minds. And get this, there are over 1,300 species of these tiny titans, with more being discovered all the time. It's like they're the Pokemon of the microscopic world. Gotta catch 'em all, right? But here's where it gets even weirder. Tardigrades don't have blood or lungs. No, they're just rocking out with their simple, shameless biology. They breathe through their skin and get by just fine without the complex systems we rely on. Imagine if humans could do that. We'd save so much on healthcare. Now, picture this, a tardigrade Netflix series. I mean, why not? Each episode could showcase their wild adventures across time and space. From surviving ancient volcanic eruptions to their cosmic escapades, it'd be a binge-worthy hit. Who wouldn't want to watch Tardigrades, the untold stories? As we marvel at these indestructible critters, it's hard not to feel a bit envious. They've perfected the art of survival, all while looking like tiny gummy bears. But what can we learn from these unassuming creatures? How do they manage to persist through the harshest conditions, and what secrets do they hold for us? Stick around, because up next, we're diving into what lessons tardigrades can teach us. From resilience to adaptability, these little guys might just have some life hacks we can borrow. So keep watching to discover how tardigrades not only survive but thrive and what that means for us. Feeling stressed? Channel your inner tardigrade. These tiny, indestructible creatures teach us one major life lesson: resilience. When life throws boiling water, cosmic radiation, or the pressures of the ocean at you, it's all about adaptability. Imagine thriving in situations that would leave most life forms tapping out. Tardigrades show us how to hang tough and keep going. Think about it. This microscopic marvel can survive the vacuum of space, the deepest ocean trenches, and the harshest temperatures. It's like they have a built-in "life will not defeat me" mechanism. And guess what? You can do it too. Maybe not by curling into a ton and pausing your life, but by tackling challenges head-on with grit and adaptability. Now, if you're as fascinated by these creatures as we are, make sure to like this video. Your support helps us keep diving into the weird and wonderful world of science. And hey, don't forget to comment below. What's the most extreme condition you'd survive? We'd love to hear your stories. But back to our resilient friends. Tardigrades remind us that thriving isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about embracing and overcoming them. They adapt, they endure, and in their uniquely tardigrade way, they keep things interesting. Just like them, we can learn to roll with life's punches and come out stronger. So, what's our takeaway from the tardigrade's tale? Resilience, adaptability, and thriving in seemingly impossible situations. These little guys are proof that size doesn't determine strength. It's about the ability to bounce back, no matter how tough things get. And before we wrap up, make sure to subscribe to Nerdy Nonsense. We've got tons more fascinating content lined up that'll keep you entertained and curious. Hit that subscribe button now and be part of our ever-growing community of knowledge seekers. As we conclude, remember this catchy line: stay curious, stay squishy, and remember, resilience comes in all sizes. Whether you're facing a tough day at work or dreaming of conquering the cosmos, let the tardigrade story inspire you. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time on Nerdy Nonsense.